Jim Rosenbaum. Formerly, I was United States Attorney, and I was also a United States District Judge. Now I'm with JAMS. I do mediation, arbitration, and consulting with lawyers. They call it neutral evaluation. One of the reasons that I was interested in ADR, a judge is a terrific opportunity, but it's a limited opportunity. You only get to say you win or you lose. In ADR, you have an opportunity to work with the parties directly and help them shape their own outcomes. And so it's a shift from having a mandatory outcome to a resolution between the parties that they can achieve by themselves. There are times when I will tell the parties, counsel, that argument is interesting, but I've never seen it work in 25 years, and I don't think it's going to work if you carry it over to the courthouse. Now, that may not be charming, but I tell people, if you want a friend, buy a dog. My job is to tell them the truth as best I see it. In order to prepare for an arbitration, I need to know the law, and it's important for me to immerse myself in the facts to the extent that the parties have prepared them, and to familiarize myself with the business, the industry, the context of whatever that dispute is. I have been very fortunate in my career to have been exposed in a very wide range of practice areas. Minnesota is well known as an area with a great deal of high-tech medical. Minnesota has Native Indian reservations, both public law 280 and non-280. That means whether they're state or federal reservations. I did a great deal of civil rights and have had an opportunity to work in protected class litigation, race, employment, gender, and those are areas that I have had a fair amount of practice in. Neutral evaluation is a very interesting area. It may be making an unusual presentation of a new area of law to a judge who has not worked in that area. How might I try to resolve this case? What would a good settlement look like in this area? All of those kinds of opportunities present themselves. That area is one where I have a chance to really draw on my experience as a judge for 25 years. Dealing with emotional situations is kind of what you have to do. What you really want to focus on at a certain point is the fact that the world moves forward. Lawsuits are inevitably backward looking. What you want to do is help them bridge from where they were, that was the problem, to the future that they're going to want to be in.